Hello, Fit Pros. Hey guys, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm back from DCAC and I want to talk to you about Instagram basics today. So today we are going to talk about feed posts, stories, reels, and IGTV. And what I'm going to do is give you a little behind the scenes look at how I use each of those tools within Instagram in order to grow my audience. So, as you know, Instagram has turned into this whole kind of beast of its own. So it's no longer we've got all these different social media platforms. It's which way are you using Instagram, right? Now, you know, I still love Facebook stories. I love Facebook. Facebook groups. I love Facebook groups because they are an awesome way to get your community together and to help them feel unified, to put some privacy on it so we can have private discussions. You can do the questions and ask people questions as they come in. So there's a lot to love still about Facebook groups. I talked about Facebook groups last week, and they're still my favorite. But Instagram is a great way to get a little extra push, a little extra oomph. It's a great place to put some extra messaging and have extra community with your audience so that you can really start to define your messaging. Because one of the things that we all need as beginning entrepreneurs or little baby entrepreneurs or little baby businesses or even bigger businesses is we need practice and time in front of our audience talking about the things that are important to us as individuals and as businesses so we can refine our message. All right, so I see we've already got some questions coming in. I love it, you guys. That is awesome. Come in, say hello to me. It's super important at the beginning of these videos that you say hello to me. Let me know that you're here because it helps Facebook to understand that I'm doing something that you really love. And then Facebook will take the little notification that says Kelly has gone live and they'll show it to more Fit Pros. So the more of you guys that give me some hearts, give me some fires, and say hello to me, not only does it let me see who's here, hello Marlene, Carolyn, Jennifer, Tanya, Lonnie, but it also will help Facebook to know that I'm teaching you something important, and then they'll show it to more people. Okay, watch to the end of this video because I'm going to give away some free registrations to the Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp that is happening next week. One quick note about that. I'm doing the Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp 2 times this year, August, and then not until November. In September, yeah. In September, I'm going to do something with you guys, but it's not going to be the Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp. So it's not going to be that business building basics bootcamp where I teach you how to start or level up your direct-to-consumer business. It will be something else, and I know what it's going to be, and I'll tell you about it in a little bit. First, this is the Fit Pro Show. This is the show I have put together for you, the fitness professional, to connect you to business building resources, fitness industry information, and to each other. I do this show on Tuesdays at 2:00 in Facebook Live. We go to Facebook group, the Grow Your Fitness Business Facebook group. We go to the Facebook page, the Fit Pros Connect Facebook page. I'm going to take some jewelry off here because I think it's clanking around. And then we also go live into YouTube. You guys, if you're watching live on YouTube, let me know. I want to hear from you. All of the comments come in to me in the same place because I use StreamYard. And StreamYard allows you to stream to more than one place at the same time. So all the comments come to me, but I'm going to 3 different places at once. And then we also upload the show to Instagram TV, IGTV. I'm Kelly Colter. I was an instructor working full-time as an online marketer since the 1990s, since the days of the Dancing Baby and Ally McBeal. In 2014, I quit my corporate job and I went full-time into business building. I have since bootstrapped 2 6-figure businesses. So I am a big believer in bootstrapping, and I teach you guys to bootstrap your businesses. These days, I am full-time My only job is to empower fit pros to build direct-to-consumer businesses so they can get out of the gym, so that they can serve the clients that they love, and so that they can make the money that they finally deserve to make. I believe that we as fitness professionals can change the world one workout and one client at a time. And you guys are cracking me up right now because you're talking about my hair. So I'll give you the quick rundown on my hair. You know, there are no secrets here. Last week, I was about to go on live, and I've got these bangs, and they were really long, and they had been cut for me by my guy that I love so much. His name's Cliff. He works at Ego Boost here in my hometown. He owns Ego Boost. And I was about to go on live, and I decided to try to trim these things myself. So they used to be really long, and they're supposed to just kind of go down the side of my face. And I trimmed them way too much, and now they're short and they're kind of like in the way and weird. But thank you for saying that. Thank you for noticing them. You guys are so sweet. That's what that is. I trimmed them myself, and now they're a little bit too short, and I can't do much with them, and they're not trained well, so they just are kind of like all over the place. Okay, so let's talk about a few other things before we get started with Instagram. I want to tell you guys about my trip to DCAC. You guys, DCAC was amazing. That was the first fitness convention back that came back in person. It was in Reston, Virginia over the weekend. I think 600-700 fitness professionals all came together. Here was the cool thing for me. I've had the Grow Your Fitness Business Facebook group since 2008. At that time, I started meeting all kinds of really cool people like Denise and Bessie, like Suzelle Snowden, who owns Fit Pros Travel, like, oh my gosh, so many of you. I mean, you guys, some of us are like best friends. Like we talk all the time, right? And we've never met in person. I had never met these ladies in person. I had Kelly Roberts on the show. I had Trisha Murphy Madden on the show. I had June Kahn on the show. Who else did I get to meet in person? I finally got to meet all these people in person. Jamie Nichols from DCAC. I got to meet her in person, and it was like the coolest thing. We did the 80s themed selfie booth. That was amazing. You guys posted your pictures. It was awesome. My booth was next to the girls from Warrior. Is the name of, if Ellen's watching, give us the name, the official name, but it's that Warrior format, and Francie Sawyer's part of it too. Met Francie, met Gail Lazarus. So I was next to the Warrior people. They were the most incredible women. I love them so much. And then we were next to Mashup, which is Jackie Silva and Jennifer Taylor. Just met so many incredible people, you guys. It was amazing. If you did not get to go this year, try to go next year. The next in-person fitness conference that I will be at is Fitness Fest. So first of all, Jamie Nichols, thank you so much for having me at DCAC. I really enjoyed it, loved it so much. Just can't say enough good things. It was a first-class conference. Fitness Fest is now happening in September. That is in Arizona. That is September 8th. That is September 9th, 10th, 11th. I will be there. The 80s themed selfie booth will be there. And lots of the incredible presenters that I just mentioned will also be there. So join us there. All right. So that was DCAC. I did a post this week where I was talking about direct messaging, and I was talking about this copy paste messages we get all the time. And I kind of ruffled some feathers. You guys, I love every single one of you so much, and I respect all of your business building activities. And so what I did, because I didn't mean or want to offend anybody with that post about direct messaging. So I went in and I did like this quick lesson on direct messaging. And so if you didn't catch that, go in and go into the feed and find that lesson, because I did like a 10-minute lesson on that mistake that we all make. I used to call it the needy network marketer, but I think I'm changing the name to the thirsty messenger. the thirsty messenger. So search the group for the thirsty messenger or search the group for the needy network marketer. You'll find that video. I talk about the mistakes that are made there and then what to do instead. That's just a 10-minute video. I uploaded it yesterday. All right. And so the last thing I want to talk about before we start this Instagram lesson is that the Sell Out Your Workout boot camp. Oh, yep, I saw. Yeah. And it wasn't about any one specific network marketing company or even network marketing at all. It was about this mistake that we all make where we copy and paste, we make this script and we try to go from stranger to best friends to business partners or stranger to best friends to client relationship within one message without ever waiting to see if the person is interested, if they're right for the offer. And it's just, it's invasive and it's obnoxious. And I talked about a better way to do it in that video yesterday. So that's my gift to all of you guys, my apology gift if and because I offended some people. All right, let's talk about the Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp, and then we're going to move on. The Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp is my 5-day bootcamp where you start or level up your existing direct-to-consumer business in 5 days. So we get together, I teach you all the things, we do homework, we do assignments, we compete with each other and challenge each other. We make lifelong best friends in that thing. That it's incredible. Ask anybody. It is the most incredible experience. Get in there and register. And you guys, I'm going to pick 2 people that I'm going to give free registrations to today. So keep giving me your comments and your love. And let's, at the end of the video, I will give 2 free registrations to that Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp. By popular demand, I raised the price this time. So it used to be $37. I did it free one time this year. I'm not going to be doing it free again. And then I've raised the price to $47 just because everybody was like, Kelly, you work so flippin' hard and you do so much and we get so much out of it. Many people many people make $500, $1,000, $2,000 just from the information I share in that boot camp every time I do it. So I raised the price to $47. There are a few discount codes out there running around, and and you are showing us it's okay to raise prices too. It is not easy. It's nerve-wracking, but it's important. It's important to allow people to place a value on what you do. So I raised the price to $47. That's $47 for 5 days of friggin' business training that's going to make you money. Invest the money, do it, go right now because we're opening up the Facebook group. So go make that happen. Get that registration in place. It's fitprosconnect.com/bootcamp, and it happens next week. All right. So let's talk about Instagram for fitness professionals. You guys, who's using Instagram now? Who is using Instagram? Who's here because you're using it and you're not sure if you're doing it right? Give me that comment. Or who is here because you want to start using it and you're not sure exactly how to start? I'd love to hear both of those. And I see Lonnie has put the link in the comments. Lonnie, I would love it if there are any active discount codes. Go ahead and put them out there and let's give some discounts away today. Yeah, so I'm hearing I am using Instagram, but not well enough. I have an account and no idea what I would like to do with it. I use it, but and I hear I want to learn. Yeah. And then Tanya says she is using it right now. Excellent. The biggest thing that keeps a lot of us fitness professionals from using Instagram is that we don't understand the difference between all the different tools. And we don't understand when we should post what using which tool, right? So that's what I want to clarify today. Now, there was another episode we did a while back, and that was with Colleen Conlon, and she is an Instagram celebrity. Is that a great word? Maybe an influencer. She has a ton of followers and she does amazing things. She can also do a flagpole, which is when you go like this and you hold onto a bar and then you bring your legs sideways and you go like that. So she is freaking incredible. She got about 4 tips deep into her 10-tip list, and we were at like 40 minutes. And I was like, Colleen, I need to have you back on and let's finish this list out. So I need to schedule that date with her so we can get the rest of her tips because she was incredible. Today, I'm going to go back and go way more basic than that and just tell you about the different tools. And then I'm going to tell you about how we use them at Fit Pros Connect. So I have got my Instagram account. You know, this is always dangerous when you pull up your own accounts onto screen, but I'm going to do it anyways. All right, so this is my Instagram account. I've got it pulled up on the iPad, and then I'm feeding it into the computer so I can share it here. So when you're in Instagram, what you can see is that at the bottom right, that is where you would view your own profile. And when you view your own profile, you can see, of course, your feed. So this is my feed. This is all of these feed posts. Feed posts, they stick around, right? They don't leave. Feed posts are the thing that kind of tell the story of your brand and tell who you are. And a better way to say it might be that it lets people know who you are. I don't like for us to use the word brand because a lot of us are so new into business. And when I say the word brand, then sometimes you get the idea that you have to go out and do like a big branding package and get a color scheme in place and get a logo created and all that. And I don't want to see you doing that just yet. It's not time until you've made $50,000 or $100,000. So we're not really talking about the brand. Even if you've got a business name, that doesn't mean that you have to have this super polished professional brand. But these posts right here, they stick around. So you want to put the posts. So let's talk about your feed first. And yeah, let's talk about your feed. So your feed posts are going to show up in 2 ways. They're going to show up when somebody visits your profile, and your profile is going to look like this without the edit options. And then all of your feed posts are going to be right here, and they're going to show in that grid. So you can see I've promoted some old episodes. You can see where there is some stuff showing from other IGTV episodes that I've done, all kinds of stuff here. Now, they also are going to show here as you put them up. So they're going to show in when you go to your home screen and you're scrolling through Instagram. And there's Colleen. No, that's Lisa. Hey, Lisa. So you guys, funny story. In order to make this show up here, I've got my iPad actually sideways. So when I might do something screwy as I'm scrolling through, and I can't see it exactly right because Instagram is showing sideways for me unless I look up at my screen. All right, so feed posts are where you're going to put things like messaging points. So things that are important to you. You could put some inspirational things there or some messages about an offer that is ongoing. If you do a monthly subscription and you want people to be able to find information about it, that would be a great place for it, is to put it in your feed posts, because whenever somebody goes to your profile and they're checking you out, they'll find that information. Your feed posts are the place where people are going to decide whether or not to follow you. So they should tell your story and they should tell about your business and how to work with you so that when someone is more interested in you, that's where they can find that information. A lot of us use a link tree in the bio in order to do that. And that is one way to do it, but your feed post is going to be more accessible when people are in the app. All right, so that is what feed posts are for. The way that we use feed posts in our business, Fit Pros Connect, is that I talk a lot about the boot camp, because whenever somebody goes to fitprosconnect.com/bootcamp, they're going to get the information about the next boot camp. And so I can put information about the boot camp in here, and people can see that people like it. There are good testimonials about it, that people get a lot of results from it. And if they go to fitprosconnect.com/bootcamp, they're going to get the information about the next one. That information it doesn't have an expiration date on it. So it's good to leave it in there. If I had a monthly subscription, like let's say I was teaching fitness classes on a monthly subscription basis, I would have some posts in there about my monthly subscription. Now, what I see that I'm missing that I should add in here at some point, or I will add in here at some point, is information about the lost my words, information about the Fit Pros show schedule. Because the other thing you want to do with your feed posts is you want to highlight that one thing that you do to nurture your audience. We've talked a lot in the past about how you need to develop an audience. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you take the boot camp, because we are going to talk a lot about audience development. We're going to talk even more about growing your client base and growing your audience base. So you grow this audience and you need to nurture them, and then you need to keep growing them. And so you pick one gold nugget that you're going to give your audience every week. That's the way I teach you to nurture your audience. You're going to give them one gold nugget. Maybe it's a blog post. Maybe it's a long form post in social. I like to see you doing a live video, just like what I am doing with you here in the Fit Pro show, because it allows people to get to know you, allows them to ask you their questions. There's magic in live video for coaches and service-based businesses. There is no better way to market your business. So no matter what it is, though, you're going to give your audience a gold nugget every week. And then the rest of what you do throughout the week is for the Facebook and the Instagram algorithm. It's not as important for building your audience. Your audience wants to hear from you, and they want to get those quick wins that you give them when you go and give them that gold nugget. So it would be really advantageous then to put some things in your Instagram feed that say, in case you don't know, I go live every Tuesday at 2:00, or in case you don't know, here's how I nurture my audience. Get my email every week because I do a recipe, whatever it is. So that is your feed. Any questions there? So there, let's see. I saw a question. Oh, Linktree is good to use. Yeah, I like Linktree. Sometimes I'll just leave the fitprosconnect.com/bootcamp link in my bio. And sometimes if I've got more than one thing going on, I'll do the Linktree. And then when they click that, they can see links to all the different things that I've got going on. Okay, so the next one is stories. Stories are, if you come here and you go to any given profile, no, wait, I might be telling you this wrong. Yeah, these are stories. So stories is where you're going to see what people have going on. These are short clips of videos, or they are graphics. They last 24 hours. That's the key about a story. So they're really accessible, and they're really cool because people will just kind of open up Instagram and they'll just kind of watch, and they don't have to do anything. It just scrolls through the stories for you. That's what's cool about stories. That's why you do them, is because it's this passive watching experience. You're able to kind of break in and give a message there. Stories only last 24 hours. So if you post a story today at 3:00, it's going to be gone by 3:00 tomorrow. And everybody that would have seen it during that 24-hour period, either they saw it and it passed through their story, or they didn't see it, and now it's gone. So great for things that are really timely. Like the other day, I did a lesson in my accelerator, and we talked about preparing for September, because September is the time when all the moms get serious about their fitness. And so it's going to be a big month for everyone who is going to direct to consumer if the parents are part of your target audience. And so if you're doing something like a fall kickoff party, or what else did we talk about doing? We talked about all kinds of ideas for getting ready for September, and you would highlight those in your stories. So here's the thing about stories. They're only there for 24 hours. They're great for highlighting what you've got going on right now. But you have to be consistent with stories. You don't want to show up in somebody's stories like every once in a while and then never show up again. You want to do one every day. They can be scheduled ahead of time, so you can batch them, but you want to be doing them consistently. If you're going to do them every 2 days, then do them every 2 days. If you're going to do them every 3 days, do them every 3 days. Stay consistent. That's the important thing about stories. Any questions about stories? The way that we use them is we will pop in and highlight what's going on with the Fit Pro show. Now, you're going to hear that as a theme from me over and over again, because my primary nurturing ground is the Facebook Grow Your Fitness Business group. That is where I get you guys so much quick wins and so much value. Everywhere else that I'm on social, you're going to see information and you're going to get something out of it. But mostly what you're going to get is the information about what's going on in the Grow Your Fitness Business group. I want everyone that knows me to come into this group, because this is where I drop the gold nuggets. So you'll see that over and over again, that a lot of what I'm doing with my other social media platforms is I'm highlighting the Fit Pro show. That's where I drop the gold nuggets. Okay, so any questions about stories? Stories are exhausting. Are stories on Facebook used the same way? Yes. Facebook owns Instagram. After they saw how popular stories were on Instagram, they introduced them in Facebook. It is the same thing, and there is a way to cross post them. When you're posting a story, it'll ask you if your two are connected. If your Instagram and your Facebook are connected, it'll ask you if you want to put it on your Facebook story as well. And then Lonnie's given some gold nuggets here about Linktree. Thank you, Lonnie. You are amazing. All right, so let's talk about Reels. I'm going to show you how to make a reel real quick. So a reel is oh, I've got the greatest pictures here, you guys. Look at that. Reels are quick video clips that go up on your profile, and they stay up. They'll go into your feed posts and they will stay there. You can also share them as stories, but this is where you're seeing a lot of people do like the dancing and lip syncing thing. It's a 15-second. No, I take that back. You can go up to a minute now. Most people are doing right around 15 seconds, but you can go up to a minute. And you see a lot of people doing like this lip sync thing, or they're doing like a little dance thing. They might be doing a TikTok dance. You might also see them. They've got music and they've got words coming up, and they're going like this, and they're pointing at the words, maybe to the beat or something like that. That's Reels. They're meant to be quick, entertaining. Reels that do give a little education are super useful. I see a lot of Fit Pros doing fast forward videos of their daily workout, or just little, here are 3 movements that are good for your butt, things like that. Now, let's talk a little bit about the fitness video strategy of using Instagram. So I see it a lot because I've really trained Instagram and Facebook that I don't want to see anything political. I don't want to see anybody's opinions about anything. I just want to see some fitness videos and some puppies. That's it. So when I scroll through my Instagram, it's literally just all of y'all. And I see what you're doing on Instagram. And most of us are out there showing a part of our workout every day. And I think it's great to show part of your workout every once in a while, but I think also you want to show your audience a little bit about what makes you different than other people, what's important to you, what results your clients are getting. So it's also going to be useful for you to sprinkle in case studies, videos of your clients, before and after pictures, maybe testimonials that you get. Maybe you make a little graphic from the testimonial that you get. The problem with only doing exercise videos over and over again is it can start to make you feel inaccessible to somebody who doesn't work out all the time or somebody that's not a fitness professional. So it's really important that you sprinkle in other types of content to really start to show people who you are and why working with you is different. And that has to be more than just the workout. Okay, so back to Reels. Reels are those little, the music comes from where on Reels. So they are the little videos. Here's what it looks like if I was going to make a Reel right now. I would go here. So I slide this guy at the bottom. You see that? That's a post. That's where I would make a story. This is where I would make a Reel. This is where I would go live. So you see that? So Reels, camera X, enable microphone access. Fine, I will. Okay. I just did that on my phone, so I don't know why. Oh gosh, now you're seeing my mess that's behind the camera here. Let's turn it around so you can see me. Will it turn around? I don't know if it'll turn around. So right now what you're seeing, I told you my iPad is sideways in order for me to share this. And so you're seeing this wardrobe and this stool that's over there behind the camera. If I go here to the music guy right there, you can scroll through and see all the different music that's available to make a Reel with. And then you're going to play it and you can kind of preview that song. So it'll preview it for you. And then if that's the one you want to use, then you click that. And then it adds it to your Reel. And then you get this slider at the bottom so you can tell Instagram which piece of the song you want to use. Reels can be anywhere from 15 seconds to 60 seconds, and you can use a clip of that song. So then you're going to make your Reel, do your dance, or point at your words, whatever you're going to do. I'm not going to go completely through how to do a Reel. There's lots of great YouTube videos about that. I would say that it's probably going to take you about a half an hour or 45 minutes to learn how to do a Reel. And in order to create a good Reel, you're probably looking at, 10, 20 minutes. But the thing is, you spend 10, 20, 30 minutes creating a really good Reel that gives some information, gets your clients a quick win, informs your clients about something specific. You spend 10, 20 minutes doing that and it gets so many views. Instagram will show it to so many people because they like it when you use Reels. So it's going to get a lot more exposure, a lot more engagement, and it's going to stay. So it lasts, unlike stories that go away in 24 hours. So that's a great question. I've got a question here that says, awesome, so I have to use their music. That's a great question because today I was looking at I think I looked this up with Denise this weekend. So we were talking about a cool idea of possibly using clips of Muscle Mix's music to allow people to do little fitness video clips. And I think that I did find a way, but I'm going to have to find that link and give it to you guys. There is a way to upload the music. And I was going to try to do a reel, and I was going to use my theme song, which is Rise Up, which is a Muscle Mixes royalty-free song. But you've got to upload it. Oh, Carolyn, that is exactly my intent. She said, this has made it seem a little not so scary. Yes. Do you have a creator account? I do not have a creator account. Lonnie may correct me on that, but I don't believe we have a creator account. And yes, I have heard that there is more music when you have a creator account. Let's see. Make sure I got all these questions. You guys are so sweet to me. More people are looking at my stories than my feeds. Yeah. So Tanya said more people are looking at my stories than my feeds. Absolutely. Stories are going to get more reach. Reels are going to get even more reach. It's just how it works. You can take a reel that you have made and share it to your stories. So it can become a story, which is great because then you've made this reel and then it gets highlighted and it's like the latest thing that you did gets to show up right there. So that's what's really cool about that. The IG handle for Fit Pros Connect and for the Grow Your Fitness Business group is Grow Your Fitness Biz, B-I-Z. Grow Your Fitness Business was not available. And I will have to do a different video on the difference between creator and business. I'll have to educate myself on that and get back to you. Okay, so this last thing I want to talk about is IGTV. So IGTV is where you house all of your longer videos. This is not it. These are reels. Sorry, I got into the wrong place and now I don't know how to get back out. All right, so on your profile where you can find your TV videos is here. So you can see that all of my IGTV videos are here. This is the 10-minute video I was telling you about yesterday that I made yesterday for you guys. That's right there. It's the first IGTV video under Grow Your Fitness Biz. This was a cool conversation that I had with Suzelle Snowden and Denise and Bessie over the weekend. And we just talked about the changes in the fitness industry over the last 30 years. If you're going to watch that, I will warn you, the audio is not great. I wish I would have brought a microphone with me and I did not, but there are some real gems in there. So I would suggest watching it. So all kinds of IGTV stuff housed here. The other thing I want you to notice is that if you didn't know, I go on IGTV every Thursday at 2:00. So same time, but on Thursday, I do Instagram and I do a guest. So it might be somebody that's helping us get to know a new product or a new format. It might be somebody that's got other kind of business building advice. This week, it's going to be my own personal mindset coach, Shelma Casanti, and she's going to be talking about, oh gosh, I've got it somewhere. She's a business building and a mindset coach, and she is incredible. I love the crap out of her. She's going to give us all kinds of gold nuggets. That's going to be on IGTV on Thursday. Now, the other thing that we do as Fit Pros Connect is Lonnie will take the video from today, from this Fit Pros, from the Fit Pros show, and she'll upload it to the IGTV under Grow Your Fitness Biz. And then you can find everything that we do in the Fit Pros show in IGTV. So you can download video from your Facebook and then upload it to Instagram. IGTV has to be anywhere from 1 minute to an hour. If you're on your phone, it used to be that there was a time limit of 15 minutes. However, we did tape this on the phone and it was longer than 15 minutes. So I think that is no longer the case. If you are uploading from your desktop, you can go up to an hour with those IGTV videos. All right. And Lonnie says that the topic for this Thursday's IGTV, the Fit Pro show on Instagram, is how to stop overthinking. I love that. Shama is the one that has taught me so much about business that has just saved me. You know, she's the one that taught me that doing more is not going to make you more money. That whole idea that adding classes to the schedule is not necessarily going to make you more money, that you need more clients. It's so counterintuitive sometimes to us, but when you get your mindset right, you're really clear on those things. Okay, so our Facebook workouts could be transferred over to IGTV. Yes, they could. Absolutely. Now I know what IGTV is. You've mentioned it a few times. Yay. Okay. So that's IGTV. Let me show you a few more things about IGTV. If you are creating, you can create a live video and then you can save it to IGTV. Let me do that a different way. How did I do this before? Let's go here. Yeah, so it's here as well. If you create a live video, at the end, you have the opportunity to say, yes, I want to save this to my IGTV. You know, I do everything live. I'm a big believer in live video because you guys ask your questions and you teach me how to teach you. There's also just that magic connection that happens. Also, if I were to pre-record everything, I would do so many stops and starts and I would start over and it would just never happen. So when I jump on live with you guys, yes, I stammer through some things sometimes, but we get it done. And that's why I like live TV. Okay, so that's the information that I have got for you about Instagram. I wanted it to be super basic. I hope this is really helpful. Send me any questions that you've got. Even if you're watching in the replay, go ahead and put the questions in because I still get tagged in them and I still see them. So again, we talked about feed posts. Feed posts are the ones that people are going to see when they visit your profile. So the thing about feed posts is that they are great for helping to tell your story and show somebody who you are. A lot of business coaches will say that they all should like match and look pretty together. I'm not worried about that. I don't think that is where you are, and it actually makes you look unapproachable sometimes. Then stories. Stories are the ones that stay up for 24 hours. So they're great for highlighting timely information or giving quick educational tips. Then there's reels, and reels are those short ones that you overlay with music, and you might overlay with some words and go like this, or you might do a little lip sync. I'm going to call somebody out and it might embarrass them, but they're doing such a great job. Delia Hayden does amazing reels. They're so good and so cute. And she really does a good blend of like just doing some fun stuff and showing her personality, and then also doing some workout stuff and giving some good tips on workouts. So reels can last up to 60 seconds now. It used to be only 15 seconds. And reels stick around. They are not just there for 24 hours. They stick around. Then IGTV are your videos that are over 60 seconds. They can either be uploaded or they can be shot live and then saved to IGTV. But they're over 60 seconds and they're under 60 minutes. So that's IGTV videos. Okay, so you guys, very helpful. Okay, good. How do you make a reel into stories? What you do is you save it to your feed, and then you go to your feed and you say, I would like to share this as a story. So you're going to click on it and you'll get that option to share it as a story. All right. So let's give away some bootcamp registrations. Lonnie, would you like to pick 2 people for me that have been engaging and asking questions and giving us the hearts and fire? And go ahead and tag them, and they will be our 2. First of all, wait. Let me do something first. Who wants to be in the boot camp? There's no reason for me to give you a registration to the boot camp if you're not available next week. So who wants to be in the boot camp? So give me a comment if you want to be in the boot camp, and then Lonnie is going to pick 2 people from the people who are saying, yes, I want to do it. All right. So let's do that. What else do I need to catch you guys up on? Come on IGTV on Thursday. Watch me do an IGTV live. And we will have Shelma on there, and she's amazing. She is my personal mindset coach. I love the heck out of her. She's awesome. All right. Oh, hey, let me mention one other thing to you guys. So just really quick, we will wrap this up in the next 2 minutes. So this whole thing about direct messaging we've been talking about this week, I would love to know if direct messaging the right way is something that interests you as a topic, because I am a big believer. I really love direct messaging as far as a way to make connections, to get to know my audience. Who here has gotten a message from me in the direct messages? Not selling anything, but just saying, hey, I want to hear what you're doing with your business. It's the way that I know what I should be teaching you guys when I deliver my gold nuggets. It's the way that I get to know you guys. It's the way that I start to understand how you're talking about your problems and your solutions. So I really love direct messaging, but so many of us do it the wrong way that it's got a bad rap, and then we throw the baby out with the bathwater. So I would really like to train you guys on how to do direct messaging correctly. And I'm thinking that in September, instead of doing the Sell Out Your Workout Bootcamp, that I'm going to do a 3-day marketing bootcamp just about creating your audience and creating your new clients. So let me know if that's something that interests you. I really want to hear about that. All right, you guys. That's what I've got for you. Go sign up for the bootcamp, because we're opening up the Facebook group for the bootcamp like today or tomorrow. And everybody's going to start to go in there and welcome each other and get to know each other. And then you've got that 4 or 5 days before the bootcamp starts to really get to know each other and start to make some progress. I'm going to put a bunch of resources in there, and you can start consuming those right away. All right, fitprosconnect.com/bootcamp. Love you so much. I will see you guys Thursday on Instagram.